Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is December the 12th, 2018. This is the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as giving you all the news according to the charts. And today we're going to give you the news according to the charts. We're going to look at Facebook, and as you can tell here on the left side of our screen, it is an article about Facebook stock, and don't try to risk it. Facebook is not a buy. We're going to look at this particular article to see some of the positivity or the negativity of the article, and we're going to look and see if it translates over to the price chart. Okay, because as an organization of HueFin News, we are definitely maintaining the fact that the truth lies in the price chart and not in the articles or the videos. Those are merely people's opinions about what they expect a particular financial instrument to do. The price chart has everyone's opinions all located in one location, and if you're able to precisely interpret what they mean, then you too will become a very profitable trader. Okay, so if this is your first time coming to our channel, make sure that you don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you like and share this content as well, because we're giving you a very easy way of predicting price movement without any confusion. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our article for today. It was posted yesterday to the internet, written by Chris Tyler, and at the end of this article it tells you that he does not own any shares in Facebook stock, and neither do we. And also we're going to leave you a link in the description of this video just in case you guys like to read articles. So now let's go ahead and look and dive on into it. The subtitle of this article reads, Facebook is one to watch, but don't buy it just yet. Okay, so looking at it, you can tell that Facebook has seen some negativity in the news lately. Fake news, scandals, security breaches of users' personal information, slowing growth, losing people creating their own page on Facebook. And you don't have to take his word for it. You only have to look at this article to tell that that has been hitting this stock. You can look at the monthly price chart right here and tell that Facebook has been hit with a lot of negative news of late. You can tell also at its peak that Facebook stock was even up nearly 25% from the low that preceded it. And Facebook has also faced two major corrections and dropped as much as 42% from July's all-time high, which is right here. Okay, the other bad news is that the bears, in Chris's opinion, are still in control of the stock, which remains at a troubling 35% from its high of $218.62, and that was as of the writing of this article, and it is steeped in a downtrend on the weekly price chart. Yes, this is a very severe downtrend that we are seeing. There are signs that the bear days could be numbered. So he's trying to tell us that he's seeing some changes occurring in the market for Facebook. So we definitely need to make sure that we are able to see that on the price chart as well. Now, Facebook finally saw some bullish sentiment Monday after a very upbeat analyst from Deutsche Bank wrote some positive things about him. I don't understand why would you listen to Deutsche Bank, especially after their institution was raided by the police. And as well, Facebook also announced that there will be doing a $9 billion stock buyback plan on top of last year's $15 billion repurchase agreement that they have. So Facebook is buying their own stock. Okay, so you would not necessarily expect to see a very severe drastic move to the downside, especially once the company is buying their own stock. They're trying to give off the perception that their company is viable, that they're making revenues, when in actuality they're really not. So those two positive news from Deutsche Bank, as well as the people finding out that Facebook is going to buy their own stock back, brought Facebook to trade up about 3% yesterday. Okay, now people will argue on social media that the social media giant could be putting even more of his cash forward towards ensuing setbacks like 2018. This is the setback that they're talking about. So what they're saying is that Facebook needs to place more money, regardless of that $9 billion. They need to put more money towards it to make sure that they can eliminate this drastic downside move from occurring again, just like it did in 2018. Okay. Now take a look at this price chart. This is very confusing. This is why so many people get analysis paralysis when they trade, because there's so many things going on in this chart. This is a very active, busy chart. When you look at this chart compared to ours, no wonder everyone continues to lose money in the market, because they don't understand this. You don't know when to jump in and jump out the market when you see this type of cloudiness on this chart. Ours is relatively clean and very easy to understand. So we're not even going to look at this chart. It might even cause you guys to get dizzy looking at all this stuff that is placard on this particular website. So Facebook deserves a spot on the watch list, not the buy list. This is what Chris is saying. But don't buy shares just yet. Facebook stock recent price action has shares challenging the channel resistance, and we will look at that on our price chart, and the level from its 2012 low, which failed to act as a double bottom support last month. All of that written is enough to give pause to be in the market buying this Facebook stock up. Also, yesterday when it was testing within the framework of a 3 to 4 week long bearish flag pattern, the decision to watch rather than purchase Facebook stock makes sense. He sees the shares as near the end of their corrective phase. So Chris is telling us that Facebook is near the end of this major downside move that they're seeing, and we're going to look at that in the chart. This is more or less more of his indications of the corrective phase being over and us seeing some progression to the upside. Okay, so I'm not going to waste any of your time on this article no more. We're going to go ahead and look at the price chart to see exactly, can we see some upside move occur in Facebook. Now today Facebook did close up almost 2%, 1.7%. Last trade was $144.50. Already you can tell on our chart that $150 is resistance. Okay, that is naturally seen on the monthly chart. The weekly chart as well shows you even a better definitive or defined way that $150, maybe at around $155, is resistance. Now the weekly chart is giving us some strength in this particular space. So in the near term, yes, Facebook can continue to move to the upside, but the longer that this particular stock is not able to come and cross above our ascension line, we're just holding a consolidation in Facebook before we see a resumption to lower prices. Okay, so the market in Facebook is, I'm not going to say overly strong, but it is leaning to it moving to the upside. I do have pause at $150, maybe around $154, give or take. That would be the price range that I would be looking for Facebook to come and trade. But again, this stock is still on pause as to being a buy. You can tell here, even a little bit closer on the daily price chart, that Facebook is even having a hard time breaking $148. So Chris sees Facebook as a watch and not a buy. The price chart as well is giving us that it is a watch, not a buy. We're definitely not seeing indications that Facebook is giving us relatively a lot of strength. It is there though. Strength is present, but it is not overly present to where you would expect the market to break back above our ascension line on this chart. So expect more or less consolidation to continue in Facebook over the next couple of trading days, meaning that $140, ultimately $132 is support, and the resistance area lies at $148 to $154. Okay, so that is our analysis. We definitely would like to know your thoughts about the price chart as well as the article. Do you think that Facebook is a buy? Do you think we need to be just watching it right now? Is it on pause, or should you jump right on into Facebook and buy it up? Let us know with a comment in the comment of this video so we can all read your particular opinion. Okay, This is the only platform that allows everyone who has a voice the opportunity to voice their concerns about particular stocks. And we definitely want to give you all the opportunity to do that. So make sure you leave us a comment in the comment section of this video. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you like and share this content as well, because what we're doing here is definitely not seen anywhere else. We are digesting the articles and making sure that it is literally what is going on in the price chart. So Chris, you've written this article about Facebook, and the price chart is telling us the same thing that you are literally writing about it, that it needs to be watched and is not a buy yet. There are some hurdles that Facebook has to cross before it will be considered a buy according to the price chart. Again, make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.